of Jeopardy. Here comes the kids version of Jeopardy's own Jeopardy.
Now arriving in the studio are today's players. In the red position, Chatsworth, California. She's a fifth grader at San Jose Street Magnet School. Here's Alana Berger. In the yellow position, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He's a fifth grader at Cedar Grove Christian Academy. Meet PROHIBITED. And in the blue position, from Los Angeles, California. She's a fifth grader at Kempton Canyon Elementary School. Welcome, Francine Bendak. Players will compete today for great prizes by answering clues in the form of a question. Players, good luck to everybody. Let's get started right away with our Jep round. We have 5 categories in the game. Each category has 4 clues. And the categories in our Jep round are awards and medals, literature, birds, sing the next line, and scrambled colors. A couple of notes, players. Sing the next line, you must sing your response. And scrambled colors, you'll see colors. With the letters all scrambled up, you have to unscramble them. And players, remember, after you choose a category, lock in your point value by smashing your red button. Let's do one quick practice smash. Good smash. And then wait for a clue. All of your responses must be in the form of a question or we cannot accept them. And of course, with each incorrect response, we will deduct those points from your score. Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Francine. And I think you won the draw backstage. Let's play, Jep.
Okay, I'll take literature
for 300 points. Here's your clue. He wrote Hamlet and Macbeth. Alana.
Who is Shakespeare?
Shakespeare's right. You get to pick.
I'll take literature
And it's a daily double. Early daily double. All right, you've got 300 points, but you can wager up to 500. What would you like to wager?
I'd like to wager 200, Bob.
200, you got it. Here comes your clue. The raven that he wrote about, quoth, nevermore.
Who is Edgar Allan Poe?
Absolutely right. Takes you up to 500, and you're in control of the board.
I'll take literature for
400 points. Little Women came first. Later, she turned her attention to Little Men. Alana.
Who is Louisa May Alcott?
Absolutely right. You like literature?
I'll take literature
for 200 points. It didn't take 20 years, but he did write Rip Van Winkle. Who is Washington Irving? Washington Irving. That closes our literature category, and Alana's in control of the board.
I'll take sing the next line for
100 points. Here comes your clue. Frere Jacques, Frere Jacques. Alana?
What is dormez-vous? Dormez-vous?
Absolutely right. I'm working on a record contract for us, Alana. You get to pick the next category.
I'll take scrambled colors for
200. Unscramble this color. Corey.
What is green?
Absolutely right. Welcome to the board.
I'll take scrambled colors
for 300 points. Unscramble this color. Corey.
What is black?
Right on.
I'll take scrambled colors for
300 points. Unscramble this color. Francine.
What is yellow?
There you go.
I'll take scrambled colors
for 100 points. Unscramble this color. Alana.
What is orange?
Orange is right. That closes our scrambled colors category, and Alana's in control of the board.
I'll take sing the next line for
300 points. And a Jep ride. So whoever gets this right will also get a really cool prize. And here comes your clue. Old MacDonald had a farm.
What is E-I-E-I-O?
Absolutely correct. You just won yourself a light warning from Tiger Electronics. Congratulations. And we have to take our first break. And when we come back, we'll meet the players and finish up our Jep round. Don't go away. Welcome back to Jeff. Let's welcome our players, and how about a big hand for Alana Berger? Alana, it says you have 7 pets, and some are unusual.
Yes.
What are unusual?
Well, I have a cat, which is usual, but I have a snake and
Yeah?
2 lizards, and I have a tortoise and a frog.
Oh, my goodness. You have a zoo. They're all your family. Say hi to them.
Hi.
There you go, and welcome to Jeff. How about a big hand for Corey Anatato? It says it here, Corey, you are the burping champ in your club.
Yes, I am. Would you like to hear it?
Well, first of all, let me just ask a question. You have a burping club?
Not really. It's just like a boys' club thing.
It's a boys? Okay,
Yeah.
well, you know what? On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Your parents must be very proud. Welcome to Jeff. How about a big hand for Francine Bendak? And Francine would like to be an actress?
Yeah, I love to act.
Do you? Have you done any plays?
Yeah.
What have you done?
Well, in my school, we have a lot of Broadway plays with different Broadway combinations.
Do you do musicals?
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Well, good luck to you. And Corey, you're in control of the board. Pick a category.
I think I'll take awards and medals for
400 points.
Hi, I'm Alex Trebek. Jeopardy has won many of these awards for outstanding achievement in television.
What awards did Jeopardy win? Corey.
What is an Emmy Award?
An Emmy is absolutely correct. This guy looked a little familiar to me. Let's go back and see if he has more information for us.
The first Emmy Awards were given out way back in 1949.
You know, producers, he's good at that. You should consider him for a job. That was Alex Trebek, by the way, from the show Jeopardy. And Corey, you're in control of the board.
The original.
Awards and medals
For 200 points. It's the second place medal awarded in Olympic sporting events. Francine.
What is the silver medal?
Absolutely right.
I'll take awards and medals
For 100 points. It's the man's name for an Academy Award. Francine.
What is an Oscar?
Right.
I'll take awards and medals
For 400 points. This 20-year-old singer won a 1997 MTV Video Award for her video Sleep to Dream. Who is Fiona Apple? Fiona Apple, and Francine's in control of the
I'll
board.
take sing the next line
For 200 points. There was a farmer had a dog. Alana.
What is... And Bingo was his name. Oh.
There you go. Good for you. You get to pick.
I'll take sing the next line for
500 points. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Alana.
What is Oh My Darling Clementine?
Absolutely right. And I'm really happy that closes that category. You get to pick again.
What is Birds
For 200, and we're going to visit our Jet Squad. The Jet Squad are kids from across the country helping us out with some of our clues. Let's visit Jenny in Ventura County. Take it away, Jenny.
Hi, we're in Ventura County, California, home of Los Padres National Forest. And the answer is, Los Padres National Forest has a sanctuary for this large California bird that is an endangered species.
That's your clue. What is a condor? A condor. We're going to go back to Jenny in Ventura County. Take it away.
Today, there are about 138 California condors. The California condor can have a wingspan of almost 10 feet and weigh about 25 pounds.
And that's a big bird. Alana's in control of the board.
I'll take Birds
For 300 points. Emperors are one type of these flightless seabirds. Francine.
What is a penguin?
You got it. And we're out of time for this round. Let's recap our scores. Good game, you guys. Alana's in the lead with 1,800 points. Corey's in second place with 1,200. And Francine's in third place with 900. When we come back, we'll move into Hyperjet, where the point values are doubled. Jeff, Alana's in the lead with 1,800 points. Corey, you're in second place with 1,200. And Francine's in third place with 900. It is time to move into Hyperjet, where the point values are doubled. Here come the categories. We have nicknames. Mars Attacks Washington, math, JepTV.com, and a great category. And by the way, JepTV.com is from our website, www.jeptv.com. Check it out. And a great category, the word great will be in your response. Francine, you're in third place. Why don't you start us off?
I'll take nicknames
For 800 points. This basketball star is pure magic. Alana.
Who's Magic Johnson?
We'll take that. Absolutely. Irvin Magic Johnson. And you get to pick.
I'll take nicknames for
400 points. He was the king of rock and roll. Corey?
Who was Elvis?
I need the full name, baby.
Who was Elvis Presley?
That's right. And you get to pick.
I'll take math for
1,000 points. Number of sides on a quadrangle. Right, there you go, Alana.
what is 4?
4 is right for 1,000 points. And you're in control of the board.
I'll take nicknames for
1,000 points. This American president was Ike. Corey.
who was Dwight Eisenhower?
You betcha.
I'll take math for
200 points. 48 inches is this many feet. Corey.
what is 4?
Yeah, Corey's right.
I'll take nicknames for
800 points. I'm sorry, it's actually a bigger double. You've got 2,800 points. Alana has 3,600 and Francine has 900. How much of 2,800 would you like to wager?
I'll take 500.
For 500. Okay, here comes your clue. An American singer known as Old Blue Eyes.
Who was Frank Sinatra?
And still is Frank Sinatra. Absolutely correct. Closing our nickname categories, and you get to pick again.
Math for
800 points. A circle is to a sphere, as a square is to this solid. Alana.
what is a cube?
Cube is absolutely correct. And you're in control of the board.
I'll take a great category for
600 points. Lake Erie, for example. Corey.
what are the Great Lakes?
Great Lakes, there you go.
I'll take a great category for
800 points. And a jet prize. So remember, whoever gets this right will also get a really cool prize. Here comes your clue. It's the collective name for England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Alana.
what is Great Britain?
You betcha. You just won yourself a game.com from Tiger Electronics. Congratulations. Thank you for helping out there, Corey. And Alana, you get to pick a category.
I'll take a great category for
800 points. It's an over 4,000-mile long Chinese structure. Alana.
what is the Great Wall of China?
You betcha.
I'll take a great category for
1,000 points. It's the F. Scott Fitzgerald novel about a man in the 1920s. What is the Great Gatsby? The Great Gatsby. Closing our great category, and Alana gets to pick again.
I'll take JepTV.com for
400 points. To click around on the web, use this device with an animal's name to move your cursor. Francine.
what is a mouse?
You betcha.
I'll take JepTV.com for
1,000 points. Our JepTV.com poll reveals that kids would rather play this sport invented by James Naismith. Francine?
what is basketball?
You got that right.
I'll take JepTV.com for
Daily double. Okay, Francine, you're catching up. You've got 2,300 points. Corey has 3,900. Alana has 6,000. How much of 2,300 would you like to wager?
I'll wager 500.
500 points. Here comes your clue. This type of computer's name comes from the fact that you can lay it on the front part of your thighs. Don't know. What is a laptop? And that is your first mistake. We've got one light flashing and we're cooking the bat above your head. Because if you make another mistake, Another light goes on, and the stuff that's above your head will be on top of your head. And of course, if you make a third mistake, we send you out of here for one clue. Thank you very much. And Francine, you're in control of the board.
I'll take Mars Attacks Washington
for 200 points. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Corey?
What is the White House?
Yeah.
I'll take JepTV.com for
1,000 points. On the internet, Amazon.com claims the title of Earth's biggest this. Alana?
What is Earth's biggest river?
Ooh, that is incorrect, and we've got a life lesson for you. Start boiling her stuff. There you go. Corey and Francine, would you like to try? Corey, you got me first. Go ahead.
what is the world's largest rainforest?
Ooh, that's incorrect, and we're picking you too. Francine. What is bookstore? Yeah, bookstore. That closes our JepTV.com category, and Corey gets to pick a category.
I'll take Mars Attacks Washington for
400 points. It's the highest court. It's the highest court in the nation. What is the Supreme Court? The Supreme Court. And that sound means we are out of time. And you know, this is really great because nobody missed more than one clue, and gosh, nobody got dumped. Isn't that, how much do they get for that, right?
Okay.
Well, you know what? That dump means it's time to move into Super Jep. Let's check out our Super Jep category today. State capitals. Players, get yourselves cleaned up and make your wagers. When we come back, we'll check out the clue and crown today's Jep champ. Super Jep category, once again, the state capitals. Players, write down your best response to this clue. One of the 4 state capitals named for a U.S. president. Good luck. In third place with 1,800 points. What did you put down? What is Lincoln, Nebraska? Absolutely correct. What was your wager? 1,300, taking you to 3,100 points. You're right now tied with Corey at 3,100 points. Let's see what you put down, Corey. Shaking his head. What is Washington? Not correct. What did you wager? 571, taking you to, a little strategy there, 25-29. Let's move over to Alana with 5,000 points. What did you put down? Ooh, didn't have one. Well, the correct responses besides Lincoln would have been Madison, Jackson, or Jefferson City. Alana, what did you wager? 100 points, taking you to 4,900. You're today's Jep champ. How about a big hand for Alana? We're going to start with Corey, who's in third place. Corey, you've got 2 prizes to choose from for third place. Here's the first one. It's a Sony Discman portable CD player and a great space-age metallic finish with 10-second ESP for smooth playback. Sony portable audio, where the music takes you. Okay, Corey, or you might want this. It's an awesome Powell skateboard with independent trucks from Golden Bear Skate Shop. With 2 California locations to serve you in Lolita and Culver City, Golden Bear not only provides first-class service and repairs, but offers the latest in ice skates, hockey gear, skateboards, and clothing. Okay, Corey, what sounds good?
I'll take the Discman.
You got a Discman, congratulations. Let's move over to Francine. Francine, we've got 2 prizes for you. Let's take a look at the first one. Make your very own adventure with a camping package from Coleman for Kids. This prize includes a tent, 2 sleeping bags and backpacks, camp chairs, and tons of cool accessories, all from Coleman for Kids line. Okay, racing, or you might want this. It's an awesome gift certificate for 3 versatile pairs of Skechers. Skechers footwear, makers of fun, exciting, cool shoes, sneakers, and boots. Skechers, it's the S. What sounds good?
I'll take the,
Tough one. I know.
I'll take the shoes.
The shoes. You got the shoes. All right. And let's hear it for Alana, our champ today. Alana, we've got 2 first-place prizes for you to choose from. Let's take a look at the first one. It's a Sony Electronics package, including a 20-inch TV with remote and stereo broadcast sound, a hi-fi stereo VCR also with remote, and a PlayStation Deluxe video game system. Outfit your entire room with Sony Electronics. Okay. You might want this. It's a cool balanced Pillar V aluminum bicycle manufactured by MTS Products. MTS Products, the makers of high-quality sporting goods, also include a full-blown package of rollerblades, inline skates, and protective gear. Okay, Alana, what sounds good?
I'll take the TV.
You got a TV. Congratulations. And you know what? We're out of time. Thank you very much for joining us on Jeff. I'm Bob Bergen, and we'll see you next time.
Sony Pictures Studio. This is Jeopardy! Now entering the studio are today's contestants. A naval engineer from Arlington, Virginia, Christian Stallsmith. A high school teacher from Rockford, Illinois, Lori Drummond. And our returning champion, a systems engineer from Teton Falls, New Jersey, Paul Roeder, whose one-day cash winnings total $14,550. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Pat Sajak.
Folks, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody. Welcome to Jeopardy. Glad you could be here on our April 1st edition. I know Paul is glad to be here because he had a great day on our last show, winning over $14,000. But Lori and Christian will try to knock you off your pedestal, tackle you behind the line of scrimmage, hurt you, pummel you. Perhaps I'm overstating the case. In any event, let's get to our Jeopardy dollar amounts. And there is a daily double hidden there among these categories. Buy a vowel. Lose a turd. Book an author. Husband and wife. Before and after. And say Jack. Jack being in quotes, and Jack will turn up in the responses. And I want to warn you about before and after. We stole that from another show, and you'll understand it as we play. Don't worry about it. Paul, our returning champion, you will select first, please. Good luck, everyone.
Could I have book an author for 100, Pat?
Upton Sinclair wrote The Jungle, and he wrote The Jungle Book. Paul.
Who is Rudyard Kipling?
Correct.
Book an author for 200, please.
Much of Fools Die, a novel by this Godfather author, centers on gambling in Las Vegas. Lori.
Who is Puzo?
Mario Puzo, correct. Choose again.
Book an author for 300.
Arthur C. Clarke wrote this 1968 sci-fi novel in collaboration with director Stanley Kubrick. Paul.
What is 2001: A Space Odyssey?
That's correct.
Book an author for 400, please.
She dazzled readers with Dazzle, and I'll Take Manhattan. Lori.
Who's Krantz?
Judith Krantz. Select again.
Book an author for 500.
Leading that category, Lieutenant Joe Leaphorn and Navajo policeman Jim Chee return in this author's 1996 mystery, The Fallen Man. Who is Tony Hillerman? Tony Hillerman. Okay, Lori, you're our last correct questioner. Selecting.
Right. Let's try husband and wife for 100.
Bruce Willis can toast her with a demi-tasse when they celebrate their 10th anniversary, November 21st, 1997. Paul.
Who is Demi Moore?
Right, middle name, Toss. Go ahead.
Husband and wife for 200, please.
Queen Victoria exalted her honeymoon night with him. I never spent such an evening. Paul.
Who is Prince Albert?
Probably didn't say it quite that way, but that's correct. Yeah.
Husband and wife for 300, please.
Her cousin, Maria Shriver, was her matron of honor when she married Edwin Schlossberg in 1986. Lori.
Who's Carolyn Kennedy?
Correct.
I'll take husband and wife for 400.
And you have taken the daily double. All right, Lori. We're just getting started here, really. You have a $200 lead on Paul. You have $900. How much of that do you wish to wager?
I'll try 500.
500 is. That would take you to $1,400, and you double up on Paul. All right, here we go. Daniel Day-Lewis married this playwright's daughter, Rebecca, after starring in the film version of The Crucible.
Who's Miller?
Correct. Arthur Miller. Nice going. All right, Lori?
I'll finish up husband and wife for 500.
Why not? This Fantasia conductor was a vigorous 63 when he married 21-year-old Gloria Vanderbilt in 1945. Lori.
Who's Stokowski?
That's right. Okay, go ahead.
Well, let's try Sajak for 100.
This man's Chicago-based Rainbow Push Action Network is a merger of two earlier political groups. Paul.
Who is Jesse Jackson?
Yeah, Jack is in there somewhere. Go ahead.
Say Jack for 200, please.
On TV, he played Steve McGarrett, head of 5-0, a special Hawaiian police unit. Paul.
Who is Jack Lord?
Correct.
Say Jack for 300, please.
He played for the Kansas City Monarchs before he joined the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1947. Lori.
Who's Jackie Robinson?
That is correct, and that takes you to $2,200. You have a good lead at this point. We have some commercial business to take care of. We'll come back and meet our players. Gee, I love having my own category. Jeopardy, we want to say a quick hello to our players and welcome them officially. Christian Stallsmith is here from Arlington, Virginia, a naval engineer. What do you do specifically, Christian?
I support the Navy's mine warfare shipbuilding program.
Sounds like interesting work. Nice to have you here, Christian. Thanks very much. Hi, Lori. Nice to see you. Our leader at this point, Lori Drummond, is from our WREX Rockford, Illinois contestant search, an English teacher.
That's right.
What do you teach and where?
I teach senior English at Hononegah High School.
Now that sounds, Hononegah, what kind of name is that?
That is a Native American word. It's actually named for Princess Hononegah, the Pocahontas of Rockton Roscoe area. Yes, she saved early settler Stephen Mack's life, legend has it, and married him, and now she gets a high school named after her, home of the Indians.
That's right. What did Stephen get out of this?
Stephen has a middle school named after him. Yes.
Anything you left out. Nice to have you here, Lori. And Paul is back. Paul Roeder was here yesterday and won $14,550. That's got to feel pretty good. Let's see, what else can we find out about you? You've got a brush with the law.
Yes, I have. In fact, 2 Christmases ago, I was putting up Christmas lights for the first time in the dark outside our house, and I could not figure out how to do it. I looked down and noticed the neighbor had done it really well. So I walked down to the neighbor, stood outside the neighbor's house, looked closely. The next thing I heard was, hold it right there. Police came, and accosted me, accusing me of trying to burglarize the house.
Wow, you were not taken hauled in with your lights or anything.
No, but I was taken home, and then when I was taken to the front door, my wife tried to deny that she ever knew me. Increased the likelihood of me being...
I can do that without lights. It's nice to have the three of you here, and Lori, it's your turn to select. Go ahead.
Okay, try Sajak for 400.
An excellent choice. This actress, who now plays Lisa Landry on Sister, Sister, won an Emmy for 227. Paul.
Who is Jackie Harry?
Yeah.
Can I have Sajak for 500, please?
Formerly a special advisor to LBJ, he's presided over the Motion Picture Association of America since 1966. Paul.
Who is Jack Valenti?
That is correct, and select again.
Could I have Bival for 100, please?
Sure. This A word means to relinquish power or give up the throne. Right.
What is abdicate?
That's right.
Well, let's try lose a turn for 100.
All right, in 1991, after 8 years as the American Kennel Club's top dog, the Cocker Spaniel lost the #1 ranking to this dog called a Lab. Christian?
What is the Labrador Retriever?
That's right. You're on the board. Keep it going.
Lose a turn for 200, please.
Chillicothe was this state's capital twice, losing out to Zanesville once and finally to Columbus.
What is Ohio?
Right, go ahead.
Lose a turn for 300.
Only twice between 1949 and 1964 did this team fail to win the American League pennant. Christian?
What are the New York Yankees?
Right, go ahead.
Lose a turn for 400, please.
After a 3-year ride at the top in U.S. sales, this Honda model lost its #1 position to the Taurus in 1992. Christian?
What is the Ford company?
No. Lori? Paul? Right.
What is the Honda Accord?
That is correct. You'll choose.
Lose a turn for 500.
This orator was the Democrats' presidential nominee twice, lost a turn, and was nominated again in 1908. Christian.
It was William Jennings Bryan.
That is correct. About a minute left.
Before and after for 100, please.
All right, pay attention here. Maid of Orleans with a monument at the end of the Champs-Elysees. Christian?
What is the Joan of Arc de Triomphe?
Very good. Joan of Arc.
Before and after for 200, please.
Jerry Garcia's ancient biblical text from Qumran. Lori.
What are the Grateful Dead sea scrolls?
Yes, that's exactly what we needed. Go ahead.
Okay, buy a vowel for 200.
We're looking for an eye. It's an animal without any backbone. Lori.
What is an invertebrate?
Correct. Go ahead.
Buy a vowel for 300.
This O is the medical branch that deals with the anatomy and treatment of the eye. Lori.
What is optometry?
Yes, or ophthalmology. Go ahead.
Buy a vowel for 400.
It's what the Greeks call the letter E. Paul.
What is epsilon?
Right.
Buy a vowel for 500, please.
You may not be aware that this Florentine palace was originally built for Cosimo I de' Medici. Christian.
What is the Abruzzi?
No. What is the Uffizi Palace? And that means time is up in our Jeopardy round. $100. Christian with $100, but waiting for Double Jeopardy to do even better, I'm sure. We will be back and see how that goes in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back. Time for our Double Jeopardy round. Let's get to it and put those double dollar amounts up there. And we have two daily doubles hidden now in these categories. Hoaxes and frauds. April. Fuels. Shakespearean fools. Fool's errands. And foolish songs. Somewhere in the response, fool will pop up if you're going to be correct, that is. And in third place right now, Christian, you'll start.
Fuels for 200, please.
Term for material like dry wood or newspaper used to start a fire. Christian.
What is kindling?
Correct.
Fuels for 400, please.
A carboniferous solid fuel for blast furnaces or a carbonated liquid fuel for people. Christian.
What is coke?
That's right.
Fuels for 600, please.
This partly decayed plant matter is a common fuel in areas without much coal. Sorry.
What is peat?
Right.
I'll take Shakespearean fools for 200.
The humans in this play inspire Puck to say, Lord, what fools these mortals be. Paul.
What is a Midsummer Night's Dream?
Right.
Shakespearean fools for 400, please.
Though this historical play contains a clown, it's the heroine who makes an asp of herself. Lori.
What is Antony and Cleopatra?
Yes.
Shakespearean fools for 600.
Trinculo is a jester in this stormy drama. Christian.
What is the Tempest?
Right.
April for 200.
On April 8th, 1974, this Brave hit his 715th home run. Christian.
Who is Hank Aaron?
Sure.
April for 400.
It was Lullaby and Good Night for this composer who died in Vienna April 3rd, 1897. Paul?
Who is Johannes Brahms?
Correct.
April for 600, please.
Filipino chieftain Lapu-Lapu and his forces killed this Portuguese explorer April 27, 1521. Christian.
Who is Magellan?
Correct.
April for 800, please.
This invasion occurred from April 17th to 19th, 1961. Lori.
Who is the Bay of Pigs?
Human, correct.
Shakespearean fools for 800.
Dogberry and Burgess are two foolish officers in this comedy whose title may mean nada to you. Christian.
Well, it's Much Ado About Nothing.
That's right.
Fool's Errands for 200, please.
Alchemists once searched for the Philosopher's Stone, said to transmute base metals into this substance. Lori.
What is gold?
That's right.
Finish up Shakespearean fools for 1,000.
And good choice. The Daily Double. You have a big lead on your opponents, almost doubled up. Each of them with $2,900. You have $5,600. What do you want to wager?
I'll try 1,600.
All right, a good aggressive wager. Let's see what happens. Speed is a clownish servant to Valentine in this comedy set in Romeo's town. Need to hurry?
What is Comedy of Errors?
No, that is not right. So what is Two Gentlemen of Verona? That's what we're looking for. Lori, you'll select again.
Okay, try Foolish Songs for 200.
This happens where angels fear to tread and where wise men never go. Christian.
What is Fools Rush In?
That's right.
Foolish Songs for 400, please.
Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66 had a hit with this Beatles tune from the Magical Mystery Tour album. Christian.
What is The Fool on the Hill?
Right.
Foolish songs for 600, please.
This question proceeds, who never fell in love? It seems that I'm the only one that I have been thinking of. Paul.
What kind of fool am I?
Yes, thank you for not singing. Go ahead.
Foolish songs for 800, please.
And that's our second daily double on audio. We would suspect in this category. You have 3,500. Lori, the leader, with 4,000.
I will bet 750, please.
That would give you the lead. In 1981, Diana Ross cracked the top 10 with a remake of this 1956 Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers hit. Listen.
What is What Do Fools Fall in Love?
That is correct. $4,250 for the lead. Go ahead.
What is I'll take Foolish Songs for 1,000, please.
All right, you're jumping the gun. Michael McDonald co-wrote this 1979 Doobie Brothers hit with Kenny Loggins. Christian.
What is What a Fool Believes?
That's right.
Fool's Errands for 400.
Former astronaut James Irwin led 5 expeditions to this mount to recover Noah's Ark. Lori.
What is Ararat?
Mount Ararat. Correct? Go ahead.
Okay, take hoaxes and frauds for 200.
P.T. Barnum exhibited a monkey sewn to a fish as one of these female sea creatures from Fiji. Christian.
What is a Mermaid?
That's right. Go ahead.
Hoaxes and Frauds for 400.
A 1985 April Fool's issue of this magazine told of Sid Finch, the pitcher with a 168-mile-per-hour fastball. Lori.
What is Sports Illustrated?
It never happened.
Hoaxes and frauds for 600.
In 1678, England panicked at false rumors of a takeover plot by this order founded by Loyola. Paul.
Who are the Jesuits?
Yes.
Hoaxes and Frauds for 800, please.
David Hampton's exploits posing as this actor's son inspired the play and film 6 Degrees of Separation. Question.
With Sidney Poitier.
That is right.
April 4000.
On April 12, 1961, Yuri Gagarin blasted off in a capsule called this, Russian for East. What is Vostok? It was Vostok 1. And at this point, in a very tight match, Christian with the lead with 50.
Fuels for 800, please.
We have about a minute left. Go ahead.
Fuels for 800, please.
Okay, also called lamp oil, this petroleum product was once the chief source of artificial lighting. Lori.
What is kerosene?
Right.
Take Fool's Errands for 600.
Although Plato pointed toward Gibraltar, many modern scientists placed this mythical island near Crete. Lori.
What is Atlantis?
Yes.
Fool's Errands for 800.
John Franklin was lost at sea searching for this American waterway. Paul.
What is the Northwest Passage?
Correct.
Fool's Errands for 1,000, please.
Following Jacob Waltz's hints, treasure hunters have searched this southwest state for the lost Dutchman mine. Paul.
What is Arizona?
That's right.
Hoaxes and Frauds for 1,000, please.
That sound means we are at the end of a very exciting match here, and a very tight match, and it's all going to come down to the wagering in our final Jeopardy round. Paul with $6,650. Lori just a few $100 behind that, and Christian in third place, but a very healthy third with $5,500. Of course, a big winner tonight. They received the cash. Other 2 players get some terrific prizes, and here's a terrific guy to tell you about it.
Today's second place contestant will receive round-trip airfare for 4 from Air Jamaica. Soaring to new heights with the most on-time, non-stop service to Jamaica. Red carpet check-in, complimentary beverages on every flight. Air Jamaica. And you'll enjoy accommodations provided by Friends International Resorts in Jamaica, providing all-inclusive fun-filled vacations for the entire family at Point Village in Negril or Sea Castle in Montego Bay. For today's third place contestant, we'll fly you and the guests to Las Vegas, where you'll spend 6 nights in a royal room at Excalibur, the medieval-themed hotel and casino located on the hottest corner of the famous Las Vegas Strip. Excalibur Hotel and Casino. It'll take your breath away. And for all contestants, take the Jeopardy Challenge with the official Jeopardy scorekeeper. Simple to use, keep score, and play along with Jeopardy every day. Call 1-800-JEOPARDY and take the Jeopardy Challenge today. And once again, here's Pat.
Thanks, Johnny. It is getting to be Final Jeopardy time. And keep in mind, this is April 1st, and I would venture to say this is one of the more unusual Final Jeopardy categories you will see. It is Trinidadian amateur ichthyologists. Don't let it throw you, folks. We'll be back.
If you're coming to Los Angeles and would like to be a contestant on Jeopardy, please send us a postcard to Jeopardy Contestants, Sony Picture Studios, 10202 West Washington Boulevard, Culver City, California, 90232.
It's April Fool's Day, and we have an exciting Final Jeopardy coming up, a tight match, all riding on this category, Trinidadian amateur ichthyologists. Jeopardy question. This common aquarium fish was named for a Trinidadian clergyman. You have 30 seconds to write your response. Good luck. Trip to the pet store. Christian, $5,500. What is your response? It is an angelfish. No, I'm sorry, that's not right. What did you wager? $4,500. That leaves you with $1,000. Let's move on to Lori with $6,200 in second place currently. Your response? What is an angelfish? No, we know that's not right. And $6,199. All but a buck. Well, that puts Paul in good shape, perhaps, depends on his wager. $6,650. What are ministers? Is that a fish? I'm not aware.
I don't know. Yes.
Maybe not. Let's see what you wagered. $6,000, and that leaves you with $650, and that means that Christian is our winner. Congratulations. With $1,000, a win to win. By the way, the correct answer is Guppy. Guppy, you all remember R.J. Lashmere Guppy. Congratulations. Christian coming back tomorrow, and hope you will come back too. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Today's second celebration present will receive April Melatonin. Lose the hour, but not the sleep. With daylight saving time ending on Sunday, April 6th, remember to reset your clock with April Melatonin for restful night's sleep.
Now, Miracle Grow plant food comes in easy-to-use houseplant spikes. Just use this free aerator, then slip in the spike. Miracle Grow spikes for more beautiful houseplants.
What do I have to do to get you off that machine, Marion? Well, a Swiss, American, cheddar, feta,
Alpine Lakes. Over 20 varieties at your deli counter.
Oh, the places Cool Whip can go. Take an everyday something and send it to new heights. Oh, the possibilities.
Ow! I feel good. So good. So good.
Senecot laxative tablets work like second nature overnight. Ortega Mexican Foods. Enter our 100th anniversary sweepstakes, and you could win a family reunion to Mexico. Check your newspaper April 20th or your store for details.
Welcome to our special Tuesday, April 1st edition of Wheel of Fortune. I'll leave you to figure out why I'm here today. We have a lot of wonderful surprises for you in this half hour, including this one. Please join me now in welcoming my co-host today, the lovely Leslie. You know her better as Mrs. Pat Sajak. Leslie. Okay. Pat and I had the good sense to marry young, beautiful, intelligent brunettes who have brought a measure of stability to our lives. Now, I know Pat likes to have a lot of fun, but what about you? Do you ever play April Fool jokes on people?
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, I did today. I called Donna at home, and I told her not to come into work today because the taping's been canceled. I'm just kidding.
That explains it. Are you nervous about this?
No, not really.
Well, you've done this show before, right?
I've done the prizes and some of the openings and little things like that, but I've never done Donna's real job.
Okay, now I have done this show before as well. I was the guest host for an entire week once, and I must have done such a good job that the producers couldn't wait to ask me back. And so here I am today, 16 years later. Let's go to work.
Okay.
We'll go over there. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Wheel of Fortune, so let's meet the contestants. Johnny.
Now we bring the studio our today's contestant. She's America's most popular letter turner turned letter activator. She's the mother of one with one on the way. From North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, playing for the American Cancer Society, Vanna White. And now, the host of an immensely popular game show. He's a former DJ and TV weatherman from Chicago, Illinois, playing for the Boy Scouts of America, Pat Sajak.
Welcome, players. I've got to start off by saying, first of all, that I admire your courage, because I'm often asked, when are you going to be a contestant on your show? And I say never, even in the Super Seniors tournament. Vanna, how do you feel about this? You've only turned this wheel, spun this wheel, once in 14 years?
Yes. So I'm nervous.
You shouldn't be.
No?
No, not at all. Because they tell me, the staff tells me that both of you have become so good at figuring out these puzzles over the years. Now, what's your charity?
American Cancer Society.
All right, good for you. Pat.
Yeah, well, started out. What is it? What do you want from me?
I want you to feel relaxed.
Intense?
Not as tense as I seem, I'm sure. Now, you started out as a weatherman, and it's something I've always wanted to ask you because of that. And that is, why is it that weathermen, of all the people who bring us the news on television and on radio, weathermen are the only ones who are blamed or complimented for the weather?
Yeah, I was glad to be rid of the weather, because every day when you said, you ruined my wedding. You said it wasn't going to rain on June 5th, and it rained, and they're yelling at me all the time.
They blame you for that.
Yeah. Now they just blame me when they're headed bankrupt. So,
who are you playing for?
Playing for the Boy Scouts of America, happily, and it's a great organization.
Were you ever a Boy Scout?
I was not, and I feel there was a void in my life, so I'm going to help others fill that void.
All right, well, I'm delighted to be here, and I hope you two are, and your charities will be, I'm sure. You ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look at our first puzzle. And we're looking for a phrase. Now, a little while ago, we tossed the coin, and Vanna, I guess, won the toss, so she will spin first. Vanna. A light spin, $400.
An M, please.
Is there an M? No, there is no M. Pat.
That is incorrect. Oh, man.
I thought sure there was one.
Pat has mastered the big spin, $600.
Is there an S?
S. One S. And again, and again. 300.
Is there a D?
One D.
I'm so excited to say this next phrase. I'd like to buy a vowel.
Which vowel would you like to buy?
I'd like to buy an I.
An I. All right, there are two I's up there. You're at $650.
Who's the babe on the puzzle board?
I'll introduce you to her after the show.
Right,
you might get along.
In the meantime,
It's your wife, dude. It's your wife.
$550.
Is there a T?
A T. There are three T's. That takes you up to $2,300.
Yeah, I think I'll buy another vowel. I'd like an E.
An E. There are four E's.
Yeah, and let's see. Yeah, I think I'll buy another vowel. I'll buy an A.
An A. There is one A on the board.
I guess I'll spin the wheel. Should I spin, you think, Vanna?
Sure.
Thank you.
Please, you're not allowed. Oh, $250.
Oh, boy. I think I'll have an H.
H. One H. There it is.
I'll buy another vowel. I'll buy an O.
There are two O's on the board.
And
you have $1,800.
I'll buy a U.
A U.
Yes.
There is one U.
No, that's all okay.
$400.
Is there an L?
An L. There are three L's. You're at $2,750, and you're going to spin again. $300.
Is there a P, just to pick a number?
good number. There are two of them.
Let me spin one more time, Al.
Remember, folks, that claim to charity. Don't mess up.
Is there a Z?
Or a Z, as we say back home. There are two of them.
All right. Alex, I'd like to solve the puzzle.
For $5,350.
Yes. Pat, I'd like to solve the puzzle.
No, you're supposed to say, Alex, I'd like to solve the puzzle. There you go. Now, you see, they told me they'd never be able to use that particular puzzle while you were hosting the show.
Right. So that would have been too confusing. We can put that in the trash bin now.
All right, you've got $5,350 for the Boy Scouts of America, and we're ready for round number 2. We are going to add a $10,000 space to the wheel, and let's take a look at the next puzzle. We're looking for the 80s. Ooh. All right, Pat, you get to spin first in this one.
80s.
The 80s. Oh, look at this. 550.
I'll boldly call a T.
A T. One T. $900.
How about an R?
R? There is an R also.
How about an O?
An O? There is no O. Vanna, you get to spin. $700. Good spin.
How about an S?
S. Yes, there is an S.
What do I have? I'd like to buy a vowel.
All right.
An E.
An E. Oh, 5 E's up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Vanna.
An A.
An A. All right. There are 3 A's, and they're all on the top line.
I'd like to see you try to buy another one now.
I'm going to spin. I don't have enough to buy another one.
$250.
An N.
An N. 2 N's.
Spin it again. Oh.
$600.
A V.
A V. There is a V. So spin again. Don't want to solve it. All right.
I feel real bad about that. No, I do.
I do also.
I do, but that's not going to stop me from spinning the wheel.
All right. $100, and he comes up with $450.
How about an M?
M, yes. There is an M. Ooh, $600.
A K, just for
K? Yes, indeed. There is a K. $250.
An H?
H, 2 H's. And you're up to $2,750. Oh, boy, pick it up. You got to call the letter first. Too eager.
You can never be too eager. A W?
A W. There it is. Pick up the 10. Now, what are you going to do? You have $2,700 in your own pocket.
You know, I think I'd better solve it. Okay? Should we do it together?
Yeah.
Vanna makes her wheel debut. Right.
Do you remember when Vanna made her wheel debut?
I do, and how many years ago was this now?
14, 15 years.
About a year after I started, and she came along. It was lovely from day one.
Well, let's take a look and show the folks at home how lovely it was. Here's Vanna 15 years ago.
Congratulations and welcome.
Thank you. I am very excited and happy to be part of Wheel of Fortune.
That's right. Are you noticing the changes?
couple there. No, it looked great. Boy, you got to be really happy. $18,100 for the Boy Scouts of America so far. We'll take a break and come back with another question right after this. $3,500 space on the wheel right now. This is our jackpot round, which means we start the progressive jackpot at $5,000, and you folks can watch it grow by the amount of each spin. And Pat and Vanna, you know what happens. You land on that wedge, you solve the puzzle, and the entire amount is yours to keep. Let's take a look at our puzzle. We are looking for a really long title, and there are 2 hyphens. And Vanna, you get to go first this time. Let's win some money for the American. $400.
T.
A T. There is a T up there.
An N.
An N. No N. Oh, darn. Oh, it doesn't seem bad. The old master spinner gets close to the $3,500, but it's only $250. I don't time to worry about stuff like that. I'm just spinning the wheel. Okay. L. Is there an L? Yes, there are 3 of them. I guess I should buy a vowel or 2. How about an E? An E. There are 2 E's. And an A? An A, yes. There is an A. There are 3 of them, as a matter of fact. And what about 250? I'll buy an I. An I. You've only got 250, but you've got 7 I's coming up. This is loaded with I's, but you have no money. Well, that's well, we should remedy that. You should indeed. $550. Is there an S? Yes. There's 1 there, 1 at the beginning, and 1 in the middle. All right, I will buy an O now. An O? Yes, there are 2 of them. And I will buy a U. A U? Yeah. There are 2 U's.
All gone.
Looking for about 250. I'll take a P. An unfortunate choice of words, but there is a P or 2. For 16 years, I've avoided that line.
Hey, Chuck Roller's not here.
You set me up. I did. $500. R, please. An R. There are 2 R's. Is it supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? For $2,650, it is indeed. The Boy Scouts are up to $20,750. From what musical does this title come from? Is it Mary Poppins? Is it Mary Poppins? It is indeed again. $2,750. All right, let's go to a commercial. We'll come back and play our next round right after this. Easy tonight. I'm going to give the wheel the final spin of the day. Hope to land on the $5,000, and I'm not going to make it. $400. All right, you'll each give me a letter. If it's in the puzzle, you get $400 added to your total. And this puzzle is a phrase. Pat, you go first. Okay. A T, please. A T. Is there a T? Yes, there are 3 of them. You have 5 seconds. Vanna?
An S.
Is there an S? There are 5 S's up there. Yes, we're building the total very nicely. That's $2,000 for you if you can solve the puzzle.
It's not as easy as it seems?
Oh, no, that is not correct. Pat, pick a letter. No M. Vanna.
Oh.
A Y.
Is there a Y? There is one Y. Yes.
Oh, I know what it is. It's not as easy as it looks.
It's not as easy as it looks. It's absolutely right. $2,400 for the American Cancer Society. All right. $2,400 for the American Cancer Society, $22,750 so far for the Boy Scouts of America, and a bonus round coming up right after this. Vanna and Pat are standing here for the bonus round. I'll tell you, it's their show. They can do whatever they want to do.
You know, we suggested, we thought we'd put both our heads together, so we're going to pool all the money we've won to split evenly between our charities. This way we can both play the bonus round and split that money too. Won't that be
terrific? That's great. All right, so what you're looking for in this puzzle is an event. All right, we're going to give you the R, S, T, L, N, and E's that appear in this puzzle.
We're playing here to split $25,000, by the way.
$25,000 in addition to the $25,000 you've already won between the two of you. All right, we now need
a late ad. It's not easy, Leslie. I'll tell you, they do that stuff to men all the time.
All right, we need 3 more consonants and 1 vowel. Who's going to go first?
Have any thoughts on this?
A G.
Okay,
there is a G.
Well, you don't have to tell us that right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's all right. You like an M or an M? An M?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No one wants to take responsibility. A C. I know that.
I know vowel.
I know a vowel. That's helpful.
He knows the entire alphabet, and A, you don't.
An A.
An A. All right, let's put them up there. The C, the G, and the A in 2 positions. For $25,000, you've got 10 seconds.
Oh, trading places.
Trading places. You just won stand over here. Pat and Ben, I want to thank you for the use of the hall. It was delightful, and I know you're going to have me back 16 years from now.
Anytime, Alex. You were terrific, and it was great fun playing.